Hey you guys, it's me, Deja Sky from Rupauls Drag Race Season 14, and welcome back to the series finale of Deja-Nalysis! So this is a series where we analyze the lip syncs for your life of Season 15, and this time we are doing a ranking. Just so we're clear, this is not going to be the last Deja-Nalysis. I know I said series finale, but just for Season 15. Mama, we are going up, we are going further, and we are going beyond, okay? We are doing it, and it is going to be amazing. Obviously, as you guys know, All Stars 8 just got announced, so yes, I will be covering that as much as I can. I'll be going on tour soon, so ooh. If you haven't already, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this ranking of 10 lip syncs for your life of Season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Congratulations on our newly crowned queen, Miss Sasha Colby. Mama, 8 demolished, did all of that. Now, I'm not going to be covering the final lip sync because these are for the lip syncs for your life, not the lip syncs for the crown. So I'm just going to cover the 20 that were on the actual season. So please don't cover me. And honestly, truly, if I'm being completely honest, that would have been number 1 regardless. So let's just exit out and let's save room for someone else. For me, on my channel, we are going to go, in my opinion, from worst lip sync to best lip sync. So, the worst lip sync of the season was Malaysia and Spice to Don't Go Yet. Do I have to say more? They did not care about this lip sync, so neither did I. They didn't know any lyric besides Don't Go Yet. That's all they knew. In my opinion, this was the worst lip sync, and there was no wow factor, there was no nothing. I really felt like they were over it, and honestly, truly, I would have not been mad if RuPaul said, yep, that was a good try, but go to the back, both of you. Number 19, I swear this is just a coincidence, you guys. I'm just going off my opinions, but number 19 is Single Ladies with Malaysia and Selena as titties. Beyonce deserves so much better. I am all for someone that is doing the dance moves, but Selena did not do those dance moves correctly. She was a little bit offbeat. And Malaysia wasn't giving the Beyonce energy. You guys, it's Beyonce. And at number 18, oh my God, I feel like Watch Mojo. Do you guys watch Watch Mojo? That's what I feel like. I am down for a countdown channel. Number 18 is Running Up That Hill, Selena versus Lucy Lazuka. This was not the one. I was so confused why Selena didn't take off her gloves sooner. And, you know, it's the infamous, it was just not a good lip sync, you guys. That song meant so much to so many people in the 80s and so much to so many people last year. So they really didn't do it justice. At number 17, oh my, okay, you guys, you have to understand, I made this list of just going on the list. I did not look at who it was. I just made the list of the rankings that I did. And this is crazy, but I love my sister. But Selena S. Titties has been the last 3. And here it is again. Spice versus Selena. That's what I want. 1, it was not a very good lip sync song, if I'm being completely honest. I respected Selena's approach, the very Broadway, the very love. She wanted to tell a story. Yeah, I just don't necessarily think it was a story that we all wanted to be a part of. And then Spice did Spice. You know, like, she did Spice. Coming in at number 16 is Spice versus Lucy and Do You Want to Touch It? Do you want to touch it? Do you want to touch it? Bruno, do you want to touch it? Ah! The song is called Do You Want to Touch, but it was Spice versus Lucy. These were 2 white ladies having a fun time. It was almost like 2 drunk white girls at like a holiday party, right? And they're like, oh my God, this is my song. I used to dance to this in high school. It was very that. It wasn't like a lip sync for your life. It was kind of just like a meh. Or Spice, in my opinion. I really think that this was probably one of Spice's better ones. You know, Lucy let a little loose, like medium loose. Number 15 is You Better Run, Sugar versus Spice. Now, this was camp. I actually enjoyed this one, not on a lip sync level on like a camp factor fun level. I love that they were doing it together. That was so cool. Again, camp. I love the word camp. In at number 14, it is Amethyst. Amethyst. Amethyst versus Princess Poppy to Ain't No Mountain High Enough. This lip sync was fun. It was two completely polarizing different takes on it. You had Amethyst doing, you know, Diana. She's giving Diana. She looked like Diana. The hair, everything was Diana. Then you had Princess Poppy was like, bitch, I'm going to give you camp. I'm going to go to my meet and greet in the back with Sasha Colby. Hey, girl. And I'm going to give it to you. I enjoyed it to an extent, but I did also think that it was slightly underwhelming. And at number 13, we have the finale lip sync, Anitra versus Mistress to When Love Takes Over. Now, this song was so amazingly beautiful. I actually don't know why this hasn't been on there before. I feel like it's such a good song to lip sync to. Again, you can take it any direction. You can take it dance, ballad, anything. You can really take it there. Camp it up if you want to do. But they were sickening. They both look stunning. Again, they were both in gowns. Obviously, Anitra took off her skirt. There's not really much that you can do when it comes to a gown. And Mistress said it was like a, what, 40-pound gown? Like, there's not much you can do. It was a great lip sync. It really was a culmination of their success on the show and their success in the real world. They are icons. I love it. And that was number 13. At number 12, we have QWEEN by Selena and Amethyst. Now, this was fun. This was Selena's first time in the bottom, and she delivered Selena the way that I know Selena. I've worked with her for years. She's sickening, she's campy, but she can still dance. It was amazing. Amethyst definitely held her own. I just think Selena had that extra je ne sais quoi to the song. And at number 11, we have Amethyst versus Irene to 7 Rings. Now, this is Ariana Grande, y'all. She's a queen. She's an icon. I love her. I adore her. And I really enjoyed this lip sync. I think, again, slightly different approaches. I love that this was Amethyst's first one out. We got to see her versatility. She really went from like camp in some aspects to really dance to sex to cute. I love the, you know, ups and downs. That's what I look for in a lip sync. Irene held her own. That little scoot and that sex appeal, that was everything to me. Like, Irene is a sexy performer. I hope she knows that. Irene out there, hi, Irene the alien. You're a sexy entertainer. Also, I think Irene needs to come back for season 16. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all agree, comment below. Irene for season 16. I think she is gonna make such good TV and her looks are gonna be stunning. So Irene, season 16. That rhymed for a reason. So we are coming down to our top 10 lip syncs. You guys, we are halfway through this. The lip syncs so far, majority of them have been a little lackluster, but now we are getting into the good of the good, okay? So in at number 10, it is Jax versus Aura to Sweetest Pie. Now, I will say this. This lip sync is high because of Jax. Aura did not show her best on this lip sync. She didn't know half the words. And I think she just went out too fucking strong and then just pulled out stuff where it didn't need, it was a little sporadic for me. But Jax was beautiful, effortless. Even when she was doing the backflip, it was just, oh, it was just so good. The back flip, front flip, side flip, to the floor, back up. It was just beautiful. This was Jax's element. And at number 9, it is Jax versus Robin in Your Room. Now, I wanted both of them to have an R&B, hip-hop feel song, but instead, you know, we got a little white girl song. It's fine. I felt like they both turned it. Now, for me, Jax did what Jax does. To the floor, up and down. Break it down, break it down. Robin took a little more sexy, slinky approach. She's stunning. At number 8, we have Malaysia and Marsha, Boys Don't Cry. This was a sickening lip sync. I think there were so many factors of like how it was edited, and it was so camp and fun. Like, I love that Marsha showed the world she's not one to mess with, even though we saw her talent show and she was sickening. So it's insane to me that some people just underestimated her. It was so weird because I'm like, she's literally a trained dancer, you guys. She's on Broadway. I love that she was like, Malaysia, you think I'm the weak link? Let me show you. And then, of course, it has the iconic Malaysia, get this leg up in the air. So good. This was one of my favorite lip syncs of the season. At number 7, we have my big girl sis, Mistress Isabel Brooks versus Jax to Tell It to My Heart. This is an 80s classic. Now, I will say this. The worst part about having a song that someone else has done on the same series that was great is that you have to hold your own to it. I love that both of them didn't take the detox Alyssa approach. Both of them were themselves, and it was sickening. Now, I know the girls didn't think that Mistress won. In my eyes, Mistress won. Mistress gave a little something different. We had already seen Jax's tricks, and they were sickening, they were stunning, they were amazing. But Mistress gave a little more like that old school diva, mouth wide open, mouth wide. Like, it was just amazing. Her titty bounce, the split. Mama, let me tell you, if there's something that people go up for, it is a big girl that can do a split. Her pussy to the floor. In at number 6, in my opinion, this is a controversial pick because when I posted this, a few people were a little bit like, now Deja, she was doing a little bit too much. And at number 6 is Luxx versus Lucy for the girls. Now, let me tell you, I loved that Luxx was lip syncing for her mother life. That's what I was here for. I don't think that she did too much. I think that there were some moves that looked a little out of place, but when you are lip syncing for your life, when you are at the end of the road and you know you want to stay and go to the finale and turn it the out, you are going to do what you have to do. And that's what Luxx did. Lucy had no chance. Lucy had no chance. I'm sorry. Let Loose is an iconic moment. This lip sync was not. Luxx did it for me. She just did it for me, you guys. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. And at number 5 is Jax versus Anitra to Finally. Now, let me tell you something about this lip sync. This lip sync, I live for. I love that the final lip sync was a culmination of all the fight, all the sweat that they have been doing, and they still turned it out. Number 4, here we are again. This was the 3-way lip sync of the season. Luxx, Anitra, Jax. Everything that I wanted to see Luxx give, she gave in this number. Now, not to discredit anyone else, when Anitra walked forward and said, boom, oh, I thought it was done. But Luxx really held her own. So did Anitra, so did Jax. I think Jax got slightly lost in this. We are at top 3, number 3 lip sync of my ranking of the Deja-Nalysis ranking of season 15 of rankings. Luxx versus Selena, and it's all coming back to me. Now this, to me, was a one-sided lip sync. There's nothing wrong with that. Luxx, I love you. I literally just praised you for 5 minutes, so please, if you're watching this, do not get mad at me. But Selena ate you. This is what Selena does best. She combines camp with dance, with face, with theater. That is Selena-esque titties, and she devoured. Number 2 is Sasha versus Anitra. I'm in love with a monster. Now this is what every single person has been waiting for. This was just perfect. It was perfect. Neither of them did too much, because it's easy to kind of get caught up in like a lip sync for your life, especially when you're going up against assassins. It's hard to kind of like not pull out every single trick and do everything. I felt like Anitra, that's just her. She is a trick girl. Yes, she is a stunt queen. But I felt like Sasha just gave sexy Sasha, hairography, the boom, the booty pop. Sasha gave you just enough. It hands down. It was so equal. It was so spectacular. Like I said, it will go down in history as one of the best lip syncs with 2 of the best lip syncers this series has ever seen. So, oh my god, it was so good. This is a lip sync of fucking lip syncs, okay? This was said by Michelle Visage as her favorite lip sync of all time, and I absolutely understand where she's coming from. This is Boss Anitra versus Marsha. Ooh, I can tell you this much. I know Marsha is sitting at home good about the fact that she will be booked for a very long time because she held her mother own against Anitra. This was iconic, you guys. There are so many moments. Okay, let's talk about the moment of moments is when Marsha freaking exorcised that bitch and Anitra free willied over that. That was iconic. That was amazing. We were all just, I was blown aback. I was like, what the is this? Like, it was so good towards the end whenever they did their both double split with the dip. Like, it was spectacular. Chef's kiss. They have moments where people are like, do you remember that lip sync? Yeah, I remember blah, 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 blah. Not every lip sync can say that. Most lip syncs are like, I remember that lip sync. I remember that lip sync. Oh, yeah, you know, the blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to say no names. Oh, you know, the da, 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 da. that was great, or da-da-da-da, that was bad. You can hands down know that there's at least 2 moments in this lip sync that are iconic, that literally are memed, gifed, everything. Like, it's so good. And that's why it is #1, and I'm sure it is #1 on so many other rankings, if not #2. If not #2. That was my ranking of Lip Sync for Your Life for season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Iconic season, iconic lip sync. Half iconic lip syncs. I will be doing Deja-Nalysis of season 8 of All Stars. You guys can assure that these are so much fun. These are so much fun. I really hope to have guests and stuff like that, but it is hard to find girls that are coming down, you know, and it's just hard to find people that have the time for it. Okay, that's why it's easy to do it myself. I feel like people really love the channel. I'm at 10K subscribers. That's amazing. I never thought I would ever see that. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for just following me on this journey. Thank you, Jaylee, my editor, for editing all this fabulous content. Jaylee's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But I love you. Please do not forget that I adore the fuck out of you. So much. So much. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I will see you guys for the second season of Deja-Nalysis. Good night and good talk.